What's your soul saying? Oh.
Welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul, and welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all of you for joining me on my journey and joining me on my channel, and for subscribing, liking my videos and commenting. It really does mean the world to me, so thank you. If you've visited this channel many times, you might want to just skip it to me doing the actual reading, but if you are new, the purpose of this channel is me sharing my love and support and sharing the knowledge and understanding of what I've learned so far on my twin flame journey. I'm currently on my spiritual journey, aligning with my soul, because my twin flame came into my life and triggered me. It's about me being true and sharing with you who I am, my honesty, and me being myself, and sharing what I've experienced so far and what I'm experiencing. And when you experience all the different energies and the ups and the downs, I'm sharing my highs and lows with you, just being real really, and being able to support other people in the same or similar situation. I do masculine oracle card readings because it's usually the feminines that are drawn to watch this kind of video, and I want to be able to help and give guidance, because I know how challenging and painful it can be sometimes. You feel so alone, and this is for people that are in some kind of challenge or separation with their twin flame. So when I say separation, it is preparation, because you're both preparing to come back together as one. You're both on your spiritual journey, and you're never apart because you're one soul. You're just not with a physical person. And I know how painful that is as well. But always remember, you're never separate. You're just preparing to come back together as one. The readings I do are timeless as well, so it doesn't matter when you click on the video. If it resonates to you, obviously there's a message for you. And again, if you've clicked on this video and none of it makes any sense to you, don't try and fit it into your situation, because you're just going to confuse yourself. So just move on. I use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, because that's how I channel, and it's easier for you to understand and for me to do my readings if I say him, her, he, she. So just put it into your situation and circumstances, how it fits for you. So please don't be offended by that. I realise it's just energy. I'm going to get started and shuffling the cards. I hope you guys are all well and coping with whatever situation you've got going on. We are coming into a new moon in a couple of days as well, so the energy usually is very intense, but the energies are just intense all the time at the moment. The whole of October so far for me has been just really intense, and lots of shifts going on, lots of uncomfortable feelings and experiences, but it's all pushing me forwards and making me grow. I'm feeling quite positive today. I'm feeling quite tired. So let me know how you're feeling today in the comments down below, what you're experiencing. But all that we are experiencing is all positive, and we're moving forwards. And there's always so much going on with the Divine Masculines as well that we can't see. There's always so much progress. So my readings always say positive about the masculines, because there is always progress, and even though your Divine Masculine might be feeling uncomfortable, you might not be able to see any change or whatever, there is always progress. There's always movement forwards. However that uncomfortable it is, and how frustrating that can be, and that you can't see, there is always so much movement and progress. So let's see what's going to be the first card today for your Divine Masculine. Divine Order, perfect, and the scales there, balance. And it's Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So your Divine Masculine is learning to balance his energies at the moment. He's balancing, you know, he's had a lot going on in his head, and he's been learning a lot spiritually at the moment. So he's learning to balance things out with his higher self and his, you know, what's going on in the 3D as well. And he's putting his trust in that everything's going to work out in divine order. and he's looking past the illusions, he's looking further into things, he's not just listening to his ego and what's going on in the 3D, he's connecting with his higher self, so he's balancing his energies at the moment. So he's trusting, he knows, he's more awake, and he knows that there's more to this. So there's been lots of spiritual growth for your divine masculine, and lots is in, you know, experiencing transformation at the moment, and he has experienced uncomfortable times and pain, as well as you have, the person that's watching. But this is really good that he's realising and balancing his energies out and connected to his higher self, and being able to balance things out into the 3D as well. So divine order is 37, so 3 and 7 is completion, but he's putting his trust in God and realising everything's going to work out in divine order. And I feel that that message is for you, the person that's watching as well, where everything is how it's meant to be right now. But when you trust in God and you trust God's timing, you know that you're supposed to be experiencing what you're experiencing to help you grow and prepare you for your divine masculine. And that's what, you know, your divine masculine is understanding this as well. So let's have a look at 37. Okay, the additional message is a win-win situation is brewing, one with a solution that are fair to everyone involved. This requires you to have blind faith that heaven is working behind the scenes to extract the highest good for all. Ask me for help for you to have faith in waivers. Use positive affirmations and prayers to keep your spirits high. Above all, make sure that your conversations about this situation involve positive and optimistic words and phrases. You're so powerful that your positive thoughts can speed the resolution along even quicker. So this is amazing. So this is a win-win situation, and everything is how it's supposed to be at the moment. And this message is definitely for the person that's watching as well, not just what's going on with divine masculine. You need to hear this today as well. And before I pick this card, this is what I've been saying. So much is going on with the divine masculines, and it's all about having faith. And you do feel like you're on this journey with a blindfold on. You just don't know what's going on, and you just feel unsure. But this is all about trusting our intuitions, trusting our knowing, trusting and believing in the love that you feel for your divine masculine, and trusting yourself, and not being distracted and put off your path by what's going on around you in the 3D. And it's about testing your faith as well. So your divine masculine is balancing his energies out as well, and he knows there's more to it than this. He knows how special and intense this love he feels for you, and he's balancing things out, and he's putting his trust, and he knows it's down to divine order. So that's really positive. That is even more progress. And I like to do daily readings because energy changes all the time, as you know yourself. You know, things are changing all the time, and we're experiencing different energies, and that's why I like to do a divine masculine reading, to help give you some guidance to the person that's watching. Right, so I'm now going to go to the Archangel Oracle deck now to see what else is going on with divine masculines. What else do we need to know what's going on with divine masculines? Nice to be a message, please, for the person that's watching. So that is a beautiful card to start off this reading. Much more balanced and putting his trust in God, and working through the illusion, seeing things differently, and trusting and knowing that everything's working out in order, in divine order. Let's see what else is going to come out today. Nice clear message. Forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. So your divine masculine is experiencing where he's been going within, and what he's experienced recently, you know, with the upset and, you know, everything coming to a surface, all his emotions and things that don't serve anymore. The main thing he needs to do is forgive himself, because he has done nothing wrong. he's been too hard on himself and he's needing help to let go of this. Self-blame. Let's read the message. I ask that you help me to let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Yeah. So he's allowing, he's letting go and allowing to release stuff, how he's been feeling about himself. He's having to forgive himself and maybe forgive others that are around him from his past, or maybe even you, the person that's watching, that's happened between you. But he's having to forgive and release that because he knows it's not serving him and it's such a toxic energy to have within. So he's releasing, he needs to forgive himself, and that's so important for your Divine Masculine to be able to move forwards. And the person that's watching, if you're feeling quite annoyed or angry because you think, he has done something wrong, because obviously the card says you've done nothing wrong. Your Divine Masculine may have done something to have upset you or hurt you in the past, and you've had to be able to find it in you to have compassion and forgiveness towards him. But what you must remember is the reason, or whatever happened in the past with your Divine Masculine, he dealt with the situation and you dealt with the situation, the best that you could at that particular time, with what you knew at that particular time, how you knew to deal with it. And that's what your Divine Masculine did. He dealt with the situation with the tools that he knew right then. Since then, as you know yourself, you've grown as a person. Your Divine Masculine's grown as a person, and this is where at the moment the energy and the big change and shift within us has to be about looking at things differently and having a different perception on your Divine Masculine. And that's what your Divine Masculine is doing as well. He's having a different perception, he's looking at things differently, he's having more of an open mind. So just remember, your Divine Masculine is different, and hopefully you are in a place of forgiveness, and you can have compassion towards your Divine Masculine. But he's learning to forgive himself for things that have happened in the past, and for what others have done to him, maybe. Because otherwise you can't move forwards. If you've got this within you, it's just no good at all. So he's learning to forgive himself, and I hope you are in a place where you've forgiven, or you're working on forgiving your Divine Masculine by past behaviours that have happened before. But you always know that they've happened for a reason, and if they didn't happen, where you didn't have to forgive it, everything would be so easy all the time. And this journey isn't easy. It's about you growing as a person and finding compassion, forgiveness, patience, trust, belief. This is what you're learning. So this is really positive. I'm going to get a wisdom of the Oracle card now on my new ones. See what else is coming out. But this is really good, lovely reading again. Yesterday's reading was really good as well. It flowed beautifully. So there's always so much progress going on. So he's feeling more balanced, and he's enabling himself to take a look at things and forgive himself and let go of blame towards himself and others. Let's see what else comes out. What else is going on with Divine Masculines? We need to know about today. Nice clear message. Soulmates, and it's 41, which is 4 and 1 is 5. So he's realising, obviously this my channel and what we're talking about is twin flames, which is completely different to soulmates, but the card is recognising that this, the card is saying there isn't a twin flame card on these ones, so this is the closest one. But your Divine Masculine is realising this is a soul connection, this is a soul, and it's a beautiful card because it's two penguins cuddling up together, and lots of hearts, and the key. The penguin's holding the key. So it's the male penguin's holding the key. So he's realising that this relationship is deep and it's soul stuff, and it's very spiritual, and it's so sweet, the card. Hopefully you can see it, but it's the number is really good as well, because 5 is change, movement, and that's what I've been saying is movement the whole of this reading. So he knows and he's recognising this is that this is a soul relationship, a soul relationship. He knows this is different to anything else he's ever experienced before. He knows how powerful it is. He knows, and he could be feeling quite romantic and in that loving energy. So let's see what the message says. 41, 154. What a beautiful card. But as we know, because it says soulmates, it's nothing. This journey isn't nothing like soulmates, but that's the closest card that comes out to explaining the soul connection. There you go. How amazing is this? You're going to love this. The essential meaning is harmonious partnership, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. The oracle message is you're meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter your life in order to take you to the next level of healing. Consciousness and authenticity. It's always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you towards them, and sometimes by strong aversions to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. How amazing is that? So he is in the loving relationship, and he's thinking about this relationship with you, and he knows how special it is. He knows how powerful it is. And he knows it's part of his journey. He knows it's part of him. He knows it's part of his awakening and his healing by meeting you. And he is feeling more conscious, and he's accepting that it's okay to be himself as well. He's accepting he can be himself, and the more when he's in your energy, like I said in yesterday's reading, when you're close to him and when you're in his energy and you're together, he's so he wants to, he is what he wants to be. He's experiencing, he's so close to, he knows what he wants to be, and it really scares your divine masculine, because he's afraid of that. He's afraid of taking down all of his barriers and all the things that he's frightened of getting hurt. He's afraid of experiencing this amazing love because he doesn't want to get hurt, and he doesn't want to hurt you either, because he wants to be able to feel good enough. He wants to be able to protect you. He wants to be the best he possibly can. But when you're together, you both feel alive, and you both just feel magical, and you just feel like you're in a bubble. And he's able to be himself. He's the closest he's ever been to being himself and who he wants to be, and that really scares him. I'm going to read the relationship message. Consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you, so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. There you go. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who's been rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate, come to guide you home to the real you. There you go. Because it is like you're going home. When you come back with your twin, you are being guided back to home, and you always are guided back to home. And this card is explaining and sharing that this is meant to be, and you're both come into each other's life for a reason, to help you both evolve and grow, and so you can be authentic, so you can be yourself, and to feel okay with that, and experience all these different, just keep growing all the time, and loving. There's just the love, it's so deep, the love, and not just for each other, the love of, you know, because you've been awakened to God's love, and you can share so much love and help others that are in the same or similar situation, and there's so much for you to do when you're together. And your divine masculine is in the energy of, he's in this love energy, he's longing for this relationship with you, he knows that it's different, he knows that you're meant to be, and he's having experiences and things happen all the time, that he's being reminded all the time of you, and things are happening to him to awaken him, and lots of spiritual things and things, signs, everything's unfolding, how, you know, in divine order, like we got the card first of all. He's realising, he's awakening to it, and he's feeling very romantic and in that loving energy. He just wants to be with you, he wants to be close to you, he wants to cuddle up to you. So that's really sweet. These penguins are so cute. So that's really good for today's reading. Your divine masculine is making so much progress, and he's moving forwards and experiencing so many different things, and these energies that are happening at the moment. He's been so protected and guided at the moment, and he knows this relationship is deep, and it's going to help him, and it's very healing to him. You're so healing to him, and he's longing to be with you. Let's see what's going to come out of the energy, how he's feeling as well towards you. That's a beautiful reading so far. Courage. He's gaining courage. He's wanting this courage to come towards you so he can cuddle up to you and speak his truth. He's having more courage because he's understanding things better. He's understanding about divine order. He's understanding and balancing things, his energy out. And he's learning to forgive himself. He's letting go of stuff which is going to help him have courage to come towards you. Let's see what else comes out. Devoted again. He's devoted to you. You can see in this card, the penguin, the masculine penguin, is devoted. He just wants to protect the feminine and share his love and receive her love as well. But your divine masculine is devoted to you. What is the communication today? What would he like to say to you in the 3D? And which he might do as well, because he's feeling courage. And what's he actually saying in the 5D? I really miss you, my heart hurts. He really misses you. He does really miss you. I can feel that. You must be able to feel that. And if you do feel it, just trust it. Don't doubt it. You know yourself. Your masculine misses you. He does miss you because he's devoted to you, and he knows this love is so powerful, and he wants to share it with you. What else is he going to say today? I would love to swim in the ocean with you. Oh, how amazing is that with the penguins as well. He would love to swim in the ocean with you. So that's obviously been on his mind. He'd love to swim in the ocean with you, but he really does miss you, and he's thinking about maybe he's got memories of spending time near the ocean with you, or he's been spending time on his own recently near the ocean, and it's merely been, you know, he's just going over things that have happened before with you, and having the memories of something maybe to do with the ocean, but he would love to swim in the ocean with you. It's something he'd love to do. So that's beautiful. I hope that's helped you in some way and helped you, and you're feeling uplifted and positive. Now I'm going to get the reminder card for the person that's watching to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit and what God wants you to know today. What is the message for the person that's watching today? Please, nice clear message. What is the message for the person that's watching today? Nice clear message. Oops. Cleanse the energy. Okay, let's read this short message. Energy is stored and built up in many places, such as your home, car and office. Now is the time to release, cleanse the energy that has been building up. And the action to take is evoke your divine inner spirit and assistance of Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael by saying, I call upon forth my divine inner spirit. Please cleanse my home, my car, my office, or whatever it is that you desire to be cleansed. Now open a window in your home to allow fresh new energy to come in and the old energy to leave. Tidy your home, car, office, etc. and ensure that there is no clutter. Energy could become stagnant when built up over time, and the affirmation is I'm cleansed and free. I'm cleansed and free from all negativity. So to me, that straight away isn't just about what's in your home or wherever, it's in your mind. The energy that might be within you, and the old way of thinking, old thoughts, old situations, get rid of it. You need to cleanse and come away from that for this fresh start. Come away from the old, of what you've experienced, change the way you look at things, have this new perception about your divine masculine, know that he's capable of coming towards you and speaking his truth and sharing his love. Have a different perception of it and change the old way of thinking. Change things maybe in your house, change things around, open the windows to get the fresh air in, maybe light candles to freshen the energy up. But it's about you, within you, that's what's going on with you, to change that. The toxic stuff that's within you that's blocked and challenged you for so long, is about clearing through those and knowing and looking at things differently, knowing that everything is going to be okay and everything is going to be in divine order, and trusting your divine masculine, trusting in God, having faith. It's about changing things and cleansing, bringing this new fresh energy in, a new way of looking at things. It's about bringing the new in, and we are coming up to the new moon, and this is a really ideal time to do that. So I hope all of this resonates to you and it's made you feel better in some way, and you're feeling a bit more focused and supported. Just keep trusting and keep working on yourself, keep believing in yourself and keep believing in your divine masculine. Try not to focus on the physical person, just keep focusing on yourself and what you're doing every day, and surrender to this situation. Surrender, don't try and control it, let go of the control. That is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm letting go of the control and trusting. I'm just putting my trust in God to take over this situation, because I can't keep doing the same things what I did in the past, and that's why I'm cleansing my energy. I'm letting go, not being in control of it. I'm just trusting and allowing and knowing and looking at my divine masculine in a different way as well, looking at things differently. So just trust that your divine masculine is going to come back to you when you let go of control, when you focus on yourself and keep trusting and you know that this journey is real. Don't let what's going on in the 3D distract you or bring the doubt and the fear. Just keep going and believing. You know the truth. Trust yourself, not what other people are saying or what's going on around you. So I hope that's helped you anyway. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it, because it makes me very excited. And if you'd like to donate and support my channel, I'd be really very grateful too. I do think about you all, and I'm sending my love, support, strength and light to you all. And I love you guys. Take care and stay focused. Bye.
Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.